and why China's offended by it.
Hi there, Paris. Of course, Carter's trip follows that highly controversial warship parade near the South China Sea, which angered a lot of Chinese officials and the Chinese public as well. And when reporters asked Carter about the significance of his trip, he actually said it's because the region has created so much tension recently, and the U.S. has to come back to rebalance power and to establish stability. He also placed this blame squarely on China, saying that China's excessive building of artificial islands in the region for the past 13 to 15 months is the reason why that we have so much tension, is the reason why that area is destabilized. His remarks and his actions, of course, are going to infuriate Beijing. The Chinese government has said repeatedly before that if the U.S. doesn't stop this kind of provocative acts, that could really trigger an armed conflict, even could spark a war. Of course, his trip going on a U.S. aircraft carrier in the South China Sea will be seen as a very provocative act. But that being said, the U.S. Defense Ministry has said that Carter will not be appearing on any warship that is going to carry out the patrol tasks near China's artificial islands. So as we see, this is another game being played. They're trying to be aggressive, but not too aggressive.
What are the U.S. motives for this visit?
It's even more interesting that Carter made this trip after spending about 2 days in Malaysia with a lot of Asian defense ministers. Many pundits in China and abroad have said that this, of course, signifies a U.S. commitment to come back to the region, especially U.S. commitment to keep military presence, Navy presence in the region. This also goes along with President Obama's strategy of rebalancing power and coming back to Asia as well. And what's even more interesting is that this signifies the U.S. commitment to work with its allies in the region, because we all know that who accompanied Carter on his trip is Malaysia's defense minister. And these two made it very clear that these two countries have every intention to work together in the future. And we all know that Malaysia is one of the countries that claims a portion of the South China Sea, and Malaysia also objects to China's building of artificial islands in the region. So we're seeing the U.S. picking allies at this point, and things could get very interesting and messy from here on. Back to you, Paris.
Thank you, Tracy. Tracy Chang in Beijing.